Hi, I'm Carl. This is Related to Geeks, the video blog of a geeky family. Today I want to talk to you about geeky misconceptions. Today I'm talking to you, the non-geek, the normal person. I want to point out that I'm talking to someone I don't think exists, and that brings me to my first misconception. My first misconception is that geeks are weird. My brother often says the only normal people are the people you don't know that well. You probably think you and your friends are weird, and your acquaintances are normal, and then your acquaintances are thinking that you're the normal ones and are worried about how weird they are. And you're both right. We're all weird, and that's normal. Why do geeks get this reputation more than other people? It's because really weird people don't care if you know they're geeks. They don't fear your social judgment. They're weird, they don't care. So when you meet that person on the bus that you've just politely said hi to and they've gone on for 15 minutes about Star Trek, you get off the bus thinking, I just met a geek and geeks are weird. But when you meet someone like me who won't immediately launch into a tirade about old school Nintendo games or Doctor Who within the first 5 seconds of meeting me, you think I just met an average guy, but I'm just as geeky as that guy on the bus. I admit sometimes I've been that guy on the bus. The point is you probably know more geeks than you think you do, and it's just easier to pick out the ones that fit your definition of weird. I do want to point out right now that the ones that you think are weird, I think are cool. Misconception number 2. Geeks are antisocial. How can geeks be antisocial? They have conventions. They convene. Geeks are so antisocial that several times a year, thousands of them meet up to socialize? Let's compare geeky and non-geeky social activities. Non-geeky social activities aren't very social. Let's all go to the movies and not talk for 2 hours. Let's all go to the bar and have our own thoughts drowned out by club music. If someone likes to play board games with their friends, or wants to join a debate team, or has a Dungeons & Dragons group, these are all very social things that are labeled as antisocial. When you play a board game, you're just talking with your friends. You're socializing. That's what socializing is. It's not socializing to be in a dark, loud space that you can't talk to each other in. That's not a social activity. Misconception number 3. Geeks are obsessive. They're obsessive about the things they are geeky about. It's all they can think about, and it's all they can talk about. The reason geeks seem obsessive is because we don't get to talk at length about the things we're obsessive about. America is a nation obsessed with football, rappers, and pop stars. People with these obsessions get to talk to them at length whenever they want. Anytime I wanted to have a conversation about football, I could just ask about the game last weekend. I don't because I don't care. It's hard to find someone who's interested in the fact that they're doing an official sequel to River City Ransom, the classic NES game, and they're funding it on Kickstarter. So when someone shows an interest in something I'm geeky about, it all comes pouring out of me at once. I get excited and I want to talk about it. And I seem obsessive. And maybe a little crazy. Misconception number 4. Geeks can't separate fantasy from reality. Okay, so this is just incorrect. It's wrong. It's wrong on paper, man. Geeks are awesome at separating fantasy from reality. Geeks are experts at separating fantasy from reality. We separate multiple fantasy universes from our own reality and each other, and we get mad when you mix them up. Go ask a geek why Batman hasn't joined the X-Men yet. Go ask the geek if Gandalf's the guy that teaches Harry Potter all the magic. Geeks love fantasy worlds, but that is no way an indication they are not cognizant and present in our own. I don't read books to escape from reality. I read books to understand my reality better. So that's my take on 4 geeky misconceptions and my arguments against them. If you have any other geeky misconceptions you'd like me to talk about, please leave a comment and I'll make another one of these videos. But thank you for watching. Bye. But seriously, they are making an official sequel to River City Ransom and they're funding it on Kickstarter. I put a link in the description.